Hello team, welcome back. We are going to be doing a little bit of arena stuff just to start with. We're not going to be sitting in the drops category or anything like that. We're just going to do a little bit to begin with to get the dailies done because I didn't get a chance to do it today because I was busy doing other stuff. So normally I tend to do these offline, but given we're kind of in arena season, we may as well just get them done. I did do one, so I did one of the 3 dailies, which was the Last Hero one. Unfortunately, it doesn't overlap with my weekly, which is basically just play 8 matches of Last Hero, but that's like 80 minutes. Just haven't found the chance to do it yet, really. I've also got to get a few more kills in Teamfight Blast going, which is kind of annoying. I can't remember when this is going to end, this one, but maybe we'll check that out in a bit. Right, let's have a look at checkpoints. I've just got to kill enemies in one match and get headshots, so that might take 2 games, but let's just see. Hopefully we can continue our winning streak over on the checkpoint side, because so recently I've been doing very, very, very well on this game mode. So I'm going to try and lock in a little bit and get the win if we can, because I'm still sort of proving a point. I'm trying to build my account up and get to 100 games of checkpoint without dipping below a 70% win rate. It's kind of what I'm trying to do, sort of just for my own personal, I don't know, see if I can do it. It's also partly because a lot of people, when I originally said, here's how I play checkpoint, here's what I think you need to do, there were a lot of people who were just like, oh, you can't get a 70% win rate without playing solo, without getting lucky on teams, yada 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 yada. And I just don't think that's true, honestly. I think if you play well enough, and I would say now at this point in arena, I'm a decent shot. I do tend to be in the top half of the team most of the time, but I think the strategy honestly it sort of trumps that in many ways. As long as you get a decent-ish team, you can really tilt the balance. But anyway, we'll see. It's a fun experiment. Mandia, happy new year, and hello, hello, hello. It doesn't feel like a week after the new year, actually, to me. Don't know, it's weird. It's a bit weird. But yeah, so outside of this, once we're done with the arena stuff, we have got 2 kills for Tarkov Shooter 3, and technically 2 kills for Psycho Sniper as well. So we've got to get a single headshot to get Tarkov Shooter Tarkov Shooter 8 done after this, which is a little squeaky bum, and then clearly another 3 kills for Psycho Sniper. So if we get Tarkov Shooter 8 done, we'll then have 2 more kills. Right, what are we going to play? What are we on, Bay 5? Let's go with the SR2M for now. Hey, Mutant, what's up? Acid. Oto, yeah, cap points, know which points to recap. I think it really, I think it's quite subtle. Honestly, I think it's quite subtle. Some of the things that you can do on checkpoint to make it work. So yeah, I'm gonna try and lock in a bit, and we'll see how it goes. I find that often the first bit of the game is actually really, really, really crucial, because if you get ahead, your team wants to stay ahead. If you get behind, your guys tend to give up. So playing as hard as you can right at the start has a disproportionate effect on the psychology of your team, because you are relying on your other teammates to help, right? So I just need kills. I'm gonna just go on. I'm not gonna go in cap. I'm gonna go on an anti, because everybody goes to cap. So I'm gonna go on just an anti personnel mission to begin with. Okay, well. May as well try to cap B. Ooh. How did that guy must have killed him, surely. Right, we've got to go across to here. So this is where you can get a really, really, really strong winning position if you capture that first section. So make sure nobody's coming this way. Now this is really strong. This is one of my favourite positions for Bay 5 from this side. Oh no. For this reason. Damn it. I got caught there. We don't have enough people on B, which is a bit sad. That is unfortunate. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to push forwards. These guys are going to go that way. Damn it. Okay, so what we're going to do now, I'm going to push all the way in. And where was that guy? Unusual position for that guy to be. Okay, well maybe we can just go and capture B directly. If they're all messing about. Where are they? Oh, I was up there. Okay. Right, we'll go and get C. The C is like, C is super, for God's sake. They keep trying to take B and our guys are like, not there to take it back. I don't know where my team is. These guys, like, they need to be, oh, I'm dead here. These guys, like, they're just like wandering around. Damn, how's he not dead? Okay, they can take. Hopefully they can win against that guy. I'm hoping. I'm really hurt now, which is a bit annoying. Okay, well they have beaten A finally. Why are these people like? These people are just like running over here for no apparent reason when we should be taking B. I'm actually going to let that guy do that, and I'm going to go C. I know we're actually taking C already. How am I getting shot from up here? Okay, alright. We've got to do some aggressive clearance of people. Our guys are not... They're not doing this suitably. They're causing problems within our lines. So we need to clear these guys out manually. Again. See if we can cut across. Okay, weird, but alright. I'm actually going to maybe try and... This position only really works if you've got B. I think we might be able to take it here. Okay, good. Okay, this is positive. Oh, no. Oh, damn it. How did he not die? And he took B. The hell? Still a guy there. What? They're taking C as well now? And A. Okay, maybe not. They're literally everywhere. This is nuts. And start taking C as well. We are doing a lot of work here. ScavTalk should be coming out soon, yeah. Come on. Too fast. Should have played that slightly slower. That's my fault. Okay, we did manage to kill that guy. Okay. We're gonna have to go up. there's too many guys just like around various random places. Right, let's help this dude. Okay, we got that, thankfully. Wait, what? Come on. Oh, what? Where did he come from? I didn't even hear him. Oh, ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay. Let that guy go forwards first. Yes, we've got all points. What the hell? I am amazed that people were able to do that with the RPD. I think that's crazy that that's even doable. I never can understand it, because like that thing doesn't have a point fire booster on it. Which is kind of nuts in and of itself. Yeah, I got caught out. I got caught out. Okay. That's fine. We've pulled ahead significantly, though. It's huge to get those 3 points. Someone else got in. Okay, we've got a lot of guys on the point, seems, maybe? Oh, no. We got him. We got him. We've just got to go get C now. They're probably going to come this way. Or up here. That way, I think. What? That's my own guy. Read the point cap, my man. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. Yeah! Triple point cap. Okay, he's on that one. Oh, they're trying to cap again. What? There's another one. Wait, how? How are they capping still? I don't understand. Yeah, I'll try and help. Okay, well they're going to take 2 points back, but that's fine. I think we're far enough ahead. You only need a couple of like triple caps to win. Oh, what? Annoying as hell, that is. Take it straight back up and it's fine. As long as they have to come back and take it, that's all that matters. We've got a far back cap point, that's alright. Where are they going to be coming? Are they going to be coming up here? Probably. Okay, he's on my team. don't want to stand in a line. This is the guy. Oh, what? Can you stop shooting me? Okay, they're probably going to take C at this point. I don't see how that's avoidable. No, another one. Get him. Oh no, they've taken B instead. That's actually smarter than. Smarter to take B than it is to take C, actually. There's loads of them. Okay, well, we're taking B back, that's fine. Yeah, so I'm super locked in, right? I'm like desperate to keep my win rate up. Okay, so we've won the fight, so I can just sprint in, hopefully. Should be able to, anyway. Here they come, here they come. Okay. Anyone this way? I find like jumping in this game is very, very useful. To just to not hear your own footsteps, so you can just listen. When you like jump through the air and you're just listening and just hearing other people's footsteps, because it just stops all of your audio for a moment while you're still going forwards. It's really, really, really useful. Okay. Love the ref has M80 for sale of 800 GP coins. It's a shame we didn't get to see the end of this. It's really annoying, actually. You often don't get to see the end screen. I think we saw it, but I will be AFK half of drop time. I'm sick. So if you're running for drops, don't bother being on my stream for drops. Be on someone else's stream. Oh. Okay. I'll do one more then. I can't believe we'll one off. Yeah, I'm quite pleased with this so far. So we've got to some 73% still. Okay, so we've done 82 games, 160 games of checkpoint. I'm feeling strong about this. You become quite the beast at this. Yeah, I'm quite good at checkpoint now. I really do feel like I feel strong in my checkpoint game these days. Hey Russ, what's up? So we're just getting our dailies done, then we're going to be back to doing Tarkov Shooter, but also teaching the ways of the checkpoint, kind of. On Bay 5 again. When's the next ScavTalk? It should be soon. It should be soon. I've done everything that I need to do, I think. Did I? Let me just make sure I sent Tara the... Yeah, I've done everything I need to do. Should be going up soon. And it has got it hasn't gone out, right? You're saying? Let me just triple check. No, you're right. Let me ask. I shall ask. I think people who haven't tried Arena or Checkpoint are missing out. It's fun wait for before PvP. I think in particular Checkpoint is more like Last Hero is just like pure aim trainer, but it's almost like too chaotic. Whereas Checkpoint, like it's good for aim training, obviously. Like, you know, if you're a god, then it's good. But I don't know. It's just like it's a bit full on for me. I used to really enjoy it, but now I'm a bit. I don't know. I'm like enjoying it less than I used to be honest. Chat about the Arc Raiders post expedition reaction more. Not really, actually, because not much has changed. I've only played a little bit. I've only played a handful.
Just let us pass and you won't die.
I've only played a handful since the expedition.
Drop dead, you Russian prick.
We're actually on the same side. I think.
How many rounds left now, bitch?
I think this side.
Asshole.
Is this side better or not? It's harder to attack points this side. I'm going to do the same as I did last time. So I'm going to let other people cap and then this go. Oh, what? Come off it. I stepped one step to the right too far. Okay, well, let's... What? He's not dead? What? Okay, let's go and take A then. Oh, apparently not. Okay, are we getting worked? Is my team not taking the advantages that they could have from this? I guess not. Okay, we're gonna have to try a little bit harder. Oh, I did kill him. Damn, my guys are letting them through. So that does make it trickier. Right, well, I'm going to try and put some pressure on A. This dude's like way too slow. Like, you can't play that slow in this game. Whoa! Okay, that guy's in there fine. We've got to clear this dude out. Oh wait, did they kill him already? Must have done. Ah, reload was slightly too late. Okay, we'll put some pressure on B. Maybe. Can't have all guys like that running around in R. So yeah, it's so hard. Where is the rest of the team? Where's the rest of the team? This is crazy. It's just all red guys. I literally like I'm even seeing my own dudes. This is nutty. Yikes! I think this one looks like one of those games that's very hard to win. We shall see. You never know. I've seen, okay, they've got that. I've seen people become complacent before. Certainly seen teams become complacent. And then lose. There's like freaking 3 of them on the middle point. Holy crap. Could not get the last one. It's okay. Okay, we got that one though. Right, I'm going to try the tried and tested. Yeesh! Oh, I didn't kill the first guy. Ah, damn it! I really thought you would die. I really thought you would die then. Okay, I'm gonna go and take back this one. What's he looking that way for? Mate. Can't be looking that way. Like, what? Anyway, it's okay. God. Oh no, we can't get a triple cap. So this guy needs to be over. This guy needs to be over here, killing this guy, not on the other side. Oh no. Okay, the triple cap is bad. We're like it's possible to come back pretty much all game. Okay, good. That's good actually. Oh gosh. I am sorry about that to that man. But it had to happen, I'm afraid. No. I'm going to take C again. How have I guys not done anything with A? Go in and get the point! Do anything! Do anything! Yeah, I don't think we could win this game no matter what we do. This is one of those, it's sort of left tail games, right? Where like unless you're active on one of the points, it's getting taken back. Unfortunately, it happens. Like I'm not even worried about it. It's okay. It's actually not comebackable at this point. Kill 2 players over on one side. Just try and farm kills. All these guys are literally in like all the positions, which sort of makes them more obvious in some sense. Oh. Chabu, is our creators hype finally dying down? I actually don't think it is. I think they hit like highest player count again the other day. Like again. It's actually it's remarkable, honestly. Our creators is like just getting bigger and bigger. I think if we go to, I don't think Steam charts is necessarily going to show you exactly this. I mean here, like look. It's crazy. Like January the 4th, it's like peak, the highest peak, I think, wasn't it? Yeah. January the 4th was the peak of the all-time peak. Insane. It's actually insane. Game's insane. Game's insane. Cool. Complete that one. Fine. So yeah, I've still got to do these team fight things. I'll do them at some point. Am I going to do this for Lega? I feel like I want to, but whether I actually do or not, I'm not sure. I think let me just go and grab. How many drops have we got over here? What's this one? Crate, rubles, and more battle pass points. should go and maybe open one of these things. I should go buy more of these too. So we'll currency exchange it, and then we'll pay in rubles for now. We'll open one of these, and we'll go and get ourselves. I've just got one to open, I think. That's the last task for the winter event. It is, yeah. Come on, Lager. Come on, Lager. Yeah. Nice. I'm never going to get these. I've opened so many of these cases. I'm just never going to get these things. I mean, this looks like garbage anyway. This is cool for the weapons. And this is just kind of weird. But, so that's kind of the one that I do want. Yeah, I think it is the last task. When's the winter event finishing? Did they say? They did say, right? They said so Collarton is available until the 8th. Even in-game tests were unavailable after. Oh, or maybe it is the 8th then. Wait, February the 3rd for Arena. Is that the Battle Pass or the Arena tasks? Let me just check. When did they say it? I don't actually see where they saw it. Arena Christmas event. Where's the bloody... I just see introducing new winter locations, additional levels, blah blah blah. Watch the trailer. Was it in the patch notes? Ah, it's in the patch notes. The event will run until February the 3rd. Yeah, you're right. Okay, alright, so we don't have to worry about it for now. That's good. All Arena? Yeah, just a warm-up. Just a warm-up. We're just opening this doodad. Yeah, so... Yeah. So okay, so we just got to get a couple of these. I've just been doing these passively, just getting some kills in team fight. And then, yeah, I've got to do this for another Lager. Okay, so... Let's see. Well, we could transfer these things. I'll keep this here until we get 3 of them. I should probably transfer more GPs, actually, because you can only do... Hold on. You can only do 250 at a time. You need 500 for the thick case. Okay. So yeah, so we won't worry about this then. This is not going to be too bad. Right, we'll swap back to the base game. The only thing I've got to do left for the winter event in the base game, I think it's extracting from reserve one time. I keep forgetting to take the mask off. I think. Which is quite funny.
Gold, please.
Meanwhile, thank you for the tier 1. Appreciate the 3 months, man. When will you be on Psycho Sniper? Now. Now. Tarkov Shooter and Psycho Sniper. And I'm currently on 2 for both. I'm on 2 headshots. So 2 for Tarkov Shooter 8, 2 for Psycho Sniper at the moment. So pressure's on, baby. I did it on reserve. I was doing it on reserve. But I still don't know whether this is a good idea or not. Like, woods I just find, like... I just find the sightlines are, like, not... I don't know. Not as easy as you think. And then the spawns on some of the maps are horrible. Oh yeah, is anybody... What's people's take on these, by the way? I haven't really worked anything out yet. I haven't seen this one either. Yes, it's a cipher. There's 4 of them. There's this one, that one, this one, and this one. I'm not exactly sure what... Like, this one, I haven't looked at this one. I've only just seen this. Grok, what does this mean? Have you tried DLSS 4.5? I have. I've looked at it. I don't know if it's necessarily that good. I need to do some proper comparisons. I've taken some footage. It's actually quite hard to tell, especially with the snow. I kind of needed it not to be snowing in some of the footage, but I don't know. It seemed quite flickery to me. Do you have the psycho? Do you have the sniper level for psycho? No, I have the level. Dash space. Yeah, we're hit. So this is where we're at. So 3 to go, and 1 to go. Right, let's make a bit of space to get this stuff out. I'm just trying to craft the interesting stuff in the tree before the event ends. Stitch Prophy. I might just chuck it in here. I've actually got a lot of space because of all these thick cases from Arena, but it just actually takes me, you know, sometimes to organize the stuff. I might just buy another mag case, you know. They're like really cheap for what they are. It means I can just throw all this junk in here without worrying about it too much. Okay. Delete that one. Alright, let's just pop some meds back in here. My cases have become unwieldy somehow. And yeah, I probably should just sell some of these CMS kits because I'm actually not using them anymore. I'm using only serves. Actually, I should probably get rid of all of these. Thinking about it logically. And then store the Kellogg's instead. Alright, let's try that. How much are these worth? 18k. Just undercut everybody with a block. Okay. Same with these probably. Made it in time? You have indeed, Q. You have indeed. I gotta try not to lose my progress on this though. That's gonna be the hardest part, right? Because yeah, we got, you know, got 2 out of 3, but obviously we've got to like not die. Easier said than done, my friends. Easier said than done. Okay, right, now we can get back to this. So I crafted the TKPD, just like may as well give it a go. We'll like grab it, you know. Grab one, why not? Shove it in there. I think I made a Val mod 4 as well, just like the ones that are just kind of annoying to get. Ruined someone's psycho today. Armor tanked Le Pour FFJ to the chest, zapped him with a mod 4. What were you wearing armor wise? Just out of interest, because I'm hearing some interesting things. Oh, I need to change back to base game on Twitch. How it goes was almost coming on to beg advice on how to get third place and a win for Arena Great Heights 3. Finally cracked today, TOEFL challenge. Nice. Yeah, the hardest part about that is just like getting the third place thing, which is not really something you just need to be able to get enough kills. That's the issue. Like if you're not a cracked arena player, it can actually be quite hard because you've not only got to win, you've also got to get kills, and getting kills and getting the win don't always align 100%. Do not buy the forbidden 100 bandage pack. That will make me very sad. What do you do with moonshine? I shove it through this. Shove it through the scav case. Right, I had a 6 hour before, so let's see what do we get. 2M cables. Oh, what? Had I not bought all of these out or something? I'm sure I had 8 of these before. Bloody thing. Oh well. We roll it again. I've had some good stuff out of this, to be fair, so can't complain too much. 14 hours. Boo. Oh well. Okay. A bit more of this ammo. Start the craft off again. What's your favourite food? Good question. Good question. More often it makes a lot of nice stuff. I say it's like my absolute favourite. I like a lot of things, to be honest. I mean, I do really love a good pesto pasta. I do say. I'll tell you that. That's an easy staple. Outside of that, something a bit more fancy.
Gold, please.
Like, I'm a real sucker for like
Another month of giving you Bezos bucks, then watching on YouTube anyway.
Ha! Look at you. Appreciate it. Yeah, something like, I don't know, like a creamy chicken. Some kind of like white wine type of creamy chicken dish with like dough from potatoes. I'm a sucker for that. If like I'm gonna go out for a meal, for a pub meal, that's probably my go-to. That anything that's like creamy chicken type thing with dough from potatoes, sucker for that stuff. It's excellent. Oh yeah, we've got all this junk. We've got to roll these, but never mind. It's fine. We'll do it another time. Sorry, but your insurance failed. You what? It's because I was on factory the whole time. We started to get the placing, but was just always on the losing side. Surprised at how good Arena is these days compared to launch. It's a lot better than it was. It really was poo-poo when it first came out. Like, I think it was fine right at the beginning, and then as soon as the kind of the meta got worked out on the game, it became clear quite quickly that that it just like the game mode wasn't sustainable. It wasn't actually good, the game mode. Have you tested anything related to DLSS 4.5 yet? I have a little bit. I didn't like it very much from what I saw so far, but I need to do more testing before I come to that full conclusion, to be honest. But it didn't, I don't know. It didn't seem... I haven't tested the scopes in it, but it seemed more flickery than DLSS preset J even, which is, you know, the slight flicker that you take on preset 4 is like the downside to not using preset K, but then you don't get some of the like blurry blending effects. I didn't really like the look of it, but as I said, I need to do a bit more testing. Carbonara is nice. Carbonara is always good. I'm Mexican, so I'm biased. Anything Mexican is going in my mouth. I mean, that is good to be fair. How much are thicks from Ref 4? Yeah, three Lagers and 500 GPs. 3 Lagers, 500 GPs. So I need one more Lager, probably my weekly, and then I can get another one. So I've got 5 already. As you can see, I've actually got like quite a lot of space in them because I was stacking armor in them and stuff. I've actually got quite a lot of room. Right, okay. So onto the task at hand now. So Psycho Sniper, I'm actually going to move the mechanism bag out. We're not going to wear a bag because we're not looting for this quest. So Psycho Sniper. So I was doing it on reserve. I was using an MCX as well, and an M700. I think I'm still going to keep this particular loadout. What I'm going to do, though, I think I'm probably going to upgrade my armor to something else. Someone was saying earlier about Prapor's level 3 armor. I think that's probably prudent. What's this one? Armored rig, assault EMR. That's this one. And then we've got medic EMR, which is this one. And you've got this one, and then this one. I think I might take... How heavy is that one? 4.3, 4.5, 4.36. Is this the lightest one? Somehow it is. It is 3, right? And you get neck as well. So I think we'll buy this. Is this good? Yeah, I think it is good. Okay. And then we'll stick a classics plate in the front. So we've got either the kite coat, that's the lightest one, so we'll put that in. And then maybe put like a class 4 in the back. Oh, sorry, 5 in the back, maybe. Or maybe I'll just do 6 in both. It's probably overkill, but doesn't really matter. I'll put like I'll put the more damaged one in the back. Probably not going to take sides. I think it's just going to make it too heavy overall. Once I've like taken into account like Celeber and all that ammo. Well, I'm actually overweight already. By a little. Not loads, but a little bit. I do need Red Rebel though. Don't need this thing. How heavy are we? Like how overweight are we? Oh, enough. More than a kilogram. Okay, whatever. Now, maybe I actually have... Yeah, see, I've got a class 6 forehead, which maybe we'll take. Can you please say, hello everyone, Gigabeef here. Yeah, there you go. Would you recommend crafting level 3 workbench and meditation? This ammo, once you've done wet job 7. Otherwise, like green gunpowder to sell, and just have a look through, probably wires still, I don't know. Abandoned ibuprofen? I use both, actually, depending on whether I've got more food or water. I just take loads of painkillers in now. Right, how are we then? So I need a grenade as well. I need some grenades. I'm going to go to reserve. The medic with the 4x1. Well, yeah, but I don't really care about space. I care about weight specifically here. Jar of mayo and a bottle of water. Food for a warrior, exactly. I noticed that if the gunfights between the armor, like CPC versus armor with the soft, doesn't follow the plate. It's one of those things where like you're never actually gonna know. There's not really a situation where you're ever going to know. I think we're going to try reserve. I think we're going to try reserve again because it's what worked before, and people do sit around on the roofs and stuff. So I think we're going to try it. We'll go like this. I think we're going to give it a go, and we'll see what happens. Yeah, you're never going to notice because the thing is, you're talking like one extra bullet from Sig Hybrid, 762 BP, M855 5A1, BP out of 545, that kind of thing. It gives you one extra shot. So you will never be able to tell. It's just your survivability will be slightly higher if you run it over like 100 simulations, if you know what I mean. Nobody sits around in the open on reserve? No, they do. That's what I mean. People do. People actually do. How many kills you got so far? I'm on 2 out of 3 for Tarkov shooter. So I need 1 headshot. I need 1 bolty headshot for Tarkov shooter. And then I'm on 2 out of 5 for Psycho Sniper. So I need 3 more kills. But I mean, it means headshots really, right? Because like, how are you going to get a body shot with a bolty and kill them? Is armor damage done via ballistics always the same all armor tiers? Like the class 4 takes the same amount of armor damage as class 6 from flechette. No. So the higher tier armor takes less damage from the same round. Just finished the guides today. What a dreadful task. Yeah, it's a bit boring, isn't it, that one? At least you can transit now for it. Better than it used to be. It's just a bit dull. That's the problem with the guide. Hello, Depressed. Is streaming your full-time job? Content creation is, not streaming. So I spend 70%, 80% of my time making stuff for YouTube. Why'd you ask? And then the rest of the time on Twitch. But like, if you're not a full-time streamer, like you know, it just takes a long time to make YouTube content. I'd like to be live more, but if you want to make like not just raid highlight stuff as your YouTube channel, then you know you got to put like quite a bit of time in general. Even if you have an editor, right? You have to like think of the topics and come up with a good idea and like script the stuff and then record it all and have it be like coherent and flowing. I don't have an editor, so it takes me extra time, but I'm using CBJs. I don't actually have any blackout AP. I don't think. I should have checked actually. Yeah, this is just to try and defend me if the situation gets spicy and people end up in my grill. I don't really want to have to be using the MCX if I can help it. Yeah, one-man band. Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, it's me end to end. Twitch, record the stuff, speak to the people, get some ideas, write them down, think of a good title, make the thumbnail, write the script, record the script, load it up, do the edit, post it in, collect all the stuff, and send it. You're blessed with good hair genetics. Thank you. How are you going to get a body shot with a bolty? Tell it to my PMC when on tutor rate. My guy will not hit headshots. Love the M6, just not the M is so hard to come by. Yeah, that's true. CVJ is good though. Yeah, CVJ will go straight through class 4. Yeah, what's the pen? 43? I forget. Doesn't Terra do some work for you? That's true for YouTube Shorts. Yeah. Exclusively for YouTube Shorts though. Yeah, Terra edits all my YouTube Shorts. Consider getting someone to edit the odd video. The problem with that is that you kind of either need them to do like a lot of them or none of them. It's hard to get somebody just to dip in to do one. You're going to end up spending more time going back and forth, telling them what you want, etc., etc. And like, also the editing part of the process is probably for me about 30%. So it would only save me like a couple of hours. Wait, that's that. That's the glue boys. I really don't want to be next to that torch, do I? Hmm. Oh. Hmm. I wonder if I can... It feels like an awkward spot. Look at those guys all out there. I'm nervous that somebody's going to creep up on me. I heard somebody jumping through there. And then I didn't hear them ever again. Crap. Where could this guy have gone? There he is. Yeah, we just had to try it, I think. I feel like I should have got in that other building. Oh. God, it's loud. Really annoying. Yeah, SJ6 for Armstrong. Can do. It's just very short-lived. That's the only problem. I wish I was in the other building, honestly. I wish I was in this one. Because that end room is like infinitely better. Did I need to mount the gun on the railing? I did try, but it wouldn't let me before. Oh, it did let me now. Cool. It's very picky. There we go. I wish you could shoot the buzzer. Yeah, me too. Me too. Right, okay, well... I'm gonna have a quick look up to Dome from here. Try and establish if anyone's actually up there. I don't think they are. Okay. Okay, glue harm code is still over there. Wait, excuse me, how am I still getting shot? I don't think it's Test Drive Man, I think it's Blue Boy, but... I want to get into the other building. Laggy? I don't think so. I don't know. I have blue high aggro. Yo, Crane, hey, how's it going, man? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Sorry, we're just in a bit of an intense moment. Trying to do Tarkov Shooter 8 and Psycho Sniper, and it's a bit crazy. I'm being targeted by the AI for sure. Right. God. Need to get one more. Yee! Okay. Yeah, so they're on the mounted gun. Yeah, day's going alright. We started with a little bit of arena. Just to get our dailies. Now we're trying to get Tarkov Shooter 8 and Psycho Sniper done, so it's quite intense once you've got like 1 or 2 kills. Yes. Okay. We gotta go, we gotta go. I gotta not die though. Can I just like jump out the back? Are there any windows here? I don't think there's even any windows I could jump out of. Take it easy, you got this. Oh man. How do I get out without getting shot? It's one of the freaking guards is on the mounted gun. Okay, right, I'm just taking another one of these. We're going out the window. If we can. Get out of this, right? Can we get out of that? No? I think the frame will let you jump. I think I can out of here though, maybe? Ah! Even going up here is going to be slightly fraught. I'm going to try and go left, because I think there's more rocks to just block, just in case these guys decide that they're going to aggro me from a million miles away. Get my stamina back from running into here. Yeah, sniper HMG, dude. Aren't I glad I'm wearing class 6 and the class 6 forehead right now? God, I hope we don't run into some dome camping pleb. When you feel fortunate to have the rig on, so you don't have to like faff about with the armor. That's why I did it like this. Victory! Right, it's not full, but that's Tarkov Shooter 8. Okay, this is good. This opens up the strategy a little bit. Not a lot. We're going to do probably exactly the same thing for Psycho Sniper for the time being. But this allows us to do other random crap, like use the XM to hit point blank with people and stuff like that. Our cult is still in the game. I haven't running into them. Yeah, they're just quite rare, that's all. Just quite rare. Okay, all right. God, being under Gluhar guard fire on an LMG or a mounted HMG, I guess it was. That's crazy. I need help. For some reason, I can't zoom in using my scroll down. I've cleared mouse wheel from all of the actions. It still does not work. I can only zoom in using scroll up and then zoom out using scroll. Oh, I can only zoom in using scroll up and then zoom out using scroll down, which is not ideal at all. What do you mean? I'm confused. I use Alt, mouse up, mouse, or mouse scroll up, mouse scroll down to do scopes. Huge. Huge. Look at that. I'm pleased. I'm pleased with that. It's good. Excellent. Okay. Sometimes being smart isn't enough to act smart. Good old Bolty can be helped with this. Alrighty. You usually scroll down to zoom in and scroll up to zoom out. I can't. I can only zoom using scroll up no matter what I do. Oh, I actually don't know. I zoom in using scroll up. So I've never encountered this problem. Unfortunately, I don't know. Right. So we got 3 out of 5 on this guy. How much is the razor on Jaeger? 5 F-cons? 200k? You zoom in using scroll up, really? Yeah. Oh, yeah, I use alt scroll, yeah. So I use... So I do alt and scroll up for that, like scroll forwards. Yeah, scroll up. So like I scroll the wheel forwards, and then I scroll backwards for that one. Scroll down. Scroll forwards. Scroll up. Scroll down. I can see it working both ways. I guess it depends what you're familiar with. Is that not common to use control and scroll forwards to zoom? Yeah, I don't know. That's always the way I've done it. I think other games I've played have had scroll forwards as the zoom as well. But yeah, maybe the alt is make it work. Maybe try it on alt. I don't know. I don't know. Indeed, one more step to Kappa. Indeed. What's this cheap key? Weapon save key. Okay. Get another fleece going. I'm just trying to complete the textile quests here. Oops. So, Grand, have you had a nice stream? What's been going on? What are your goals right now? How far through are you? You trying to get as far as you can on the Tarkov permanent PMC? Like, what's your thoughts and goals and dreams and hopes? If you're still around, I know sometimes you have to bounce straight away. At least I do. I usually stream right up until the line, and then I like raid someone else, and I'm like, I've got to go immediately. I'm sorry. Okay. All right. So I think we're just going to keep doing what's working. I've had more success on reserve than actually anywhere else, bizarrely. The poor flow onwards. No, I just don't like the idea of it, I don't think. Also, Lapua is... I'm not sure right now about it. I do actually have a little bit of blackout AP. May as well take it with us, right? Yeah, I'm not sure about Lapua. Because I need to do some testing, because I keep seeing people talking about it, saying that it's not working properly. And I don't necessarily like trust Tarkov Twitter per se, But I've seen enough people saying that like something weird is going on to make me consider that something weird might actually be happening. Damn. Class 6 worth, baby. Absolutely shattered my ceramic. Wait, why can't I repair that? Oh, I can. Can't insure it. Again. What did this get? Did you see every damage? Okay. I mean, it loses enough. I'll use that another time. This backplate. It's supposed to be... Which one is it? Which one? Which type is it called? E-Sappy? Do you have another one of these? Termite. Got some BR5s as well. Maybe we'll just use a BR5. Trey and Exfil Camper said it was. I've seen lots of people as well. I've seen lots of other people's Smoji, like a few people showing it being like just not working. So I'm very, very, very reluctant to use the Pua right now. The only time I've used it, I shot multiple times at people. I don't actually know whether I hit or not, to be totally honest with you. But I didn't get the hits that I thought I might. I mean, I think I probably missed as well, but hard to say. But, you know, we need all the help we can get. And I know that it at least works with the M700. The M700. And I'm more than likely going to have to just get a headshot no matter what I do. So, you know. Miss your new videos for updated Gunsmith. I'm going to do the rest of them. Just discovered I found a special Gunsmith 6. Hooray! That was an old bug? Yes, there's been a few different old bugs, so I need to test which one this is. Because it doesn't seem precisely like the old one. The old bug was if you shot somebody through the arm and then it hit them in the chest afterwards, it would go through the arm, it would hit the chest, it would then damage the plate, and then the round would disappear. So it would never get any further. It just got stuck at that point, so you wouldn't receive any damage at all. Even if it was like Lapua AP, went through the arm, hit a class 3 plate, that was the end of it. First time in stream, watched so many of you YouTube got it. Thanks for explain good work. No, thanks, Cyril. Appreciate it, man. Does Pompon and Ushanka count in Arena on the new maps? What do you mean? Does the Pompon and Ushanka quest count in Arena? Well, like to kill players? I don't know. I don't think so. Daily transfer limits? Oh, I'm not sure. I don't know when they reset. Except using the main factory exit quest. I just haven't done it yet. I could, but... How many hours do you have on Tarkov? Nearly 10k. We're close. We're close. Okay, so right, we're going to go in again. Let's just propy it up here. Okay. Let's give it another shot. All right. Do you think scopes that don't have a 1x are worth using? It depends what you're using them for. They can be okay if you're rogue sniping, specifically on Lighthouse. They can be okay in certain, like if you're doing sniping on woods from the sniper tower, and like you know you're zeroing in ranges and that kind of thing, like then they're worth it. Otherwise, like, but I think it's very niche. I think you have to be very purposeful with them, otherwise there's not much point. I think the best one, if you're going to take one that doesn't have a 1x, I think you're best off with the The Schmidt and Bender 3 to... what is it? 15, is it? Or 3 to 12? I can't remember. Are you questing for Kappa? I am. I'm doing Kappa this time for the first time in 5 years, probably. Anyone know if the white clothing in the extended battle pass is leaving with the event? I don't believe so. I think it's staying. Bravo site is only 4 and has good ergo, 2 more ergo than Spectre. I guess that's a bit of a... yeah, I guess the Bravo is a bit of an exception because it has the mount on top. So, although it's fixed 4, you can put the mount on top and you can put, like, something good on there. You can put the SRO on there now, right? Which makes it quite decent. I've never done Kappa. My first wipe is the one I got furthest, funny enough. Well, the thing is, you can now if you want to, because the PMC is going to be permanent. So, if you want to do Kappa, now's the time. 320 just sold onto Jaeger. Yeah, I mean, like, I wouldn't use them most of the time. I've used the 320 occasionally. Is it unlockable after the event ends? Yes, because it's on the Battle Pass, so the Battle Pass isn't going away. And the Customs TAC map isn't going away until, presumably, the next season. I don't think. I don't think the Christmas tree station is going away and or the last 20 levels of the Battle Pass. I don't think so. I could be wrong. I don't think so, though. Any tips for Test Drive 2, but doing it on Ground Zero keep dying? Honestly, I don't think, like, Interchange feels like a bad place, but you can fight people at the smuggler camps, or you can fight them just, like, inside around the shops in the mall. I've done a few on each map, actually. I've done, like, a little bit on Ground Zero, a little bit on Streets, a little bit on Interchange. Just kind of depends. Like, I would try and do stuff alongside it, really. Christmas tree until the 19th. This is true. So the Tarkov Christmas events are going away on tomorrow, actually. Is there any way to get the hologram cap for the hideout if you miss the original event? I don't think so. Nope. What's your tips for Psycho Sniper? I'm doing it at the moment. I think playing slowly and carefully on a map that you think is good for sniping and has been, you know, best for you, that gives you enough encounters, but like gives you a way to control the engagement distances. I think that's the way to get it done. I'm actually doing it on reserve, funnily enough. I've got furthest on it on reserve out of any of them. I'm at this weird corner one. No, let me... Actually not sure if I should be doing this. Okay, I don't see anybody that side, and I'm not getting involved in all of that shenanigans. I'll check, see if we can see anybody hanging around Dome. Always wanted to start Tarkov, but it seems so hard. I mean, the game is hard. The game is hard. That's like kind of the point, though. The game's hard for everyone. I think that's the thing you have to understand and realize about EFT is that like the game is just it's just really difficult for a lot of for everybody that plays it, and like it's the difficulty that makes it good. So the worst that you can do is just hit rock bottom. Like I think you'll have the most fun at the beginning, like figuring stuff out when you don't really care when you don't really care about your survival rate, and you know you're like learning stuff. The learning stuff, the beginning of Tarkov is like by far the best. Like it's it's fun afterwards. Don't get me wrong. But nothing compares to like your first time playing. Like once you've got expectations about the ways the game should go down and whatever, like you know the highs become less high. I literally just saw somebody. I just saw somebody. Where did he go? How did he disappear like that? He must have just like maybe ran straight across. A bit sketched out. Ah. Yeah, Tarkov's a learning experience where, you know, you die many times trying to learn a thing. And each time you learn, or each time you die, you should learn something new. Did that guy just carry on along? Possibly. I'm not actually in an amazing position here. The game's not that hard. I don't know. I disagree. I think the game's got an enormous learning curve. Figuring out what everything does, where everything is. The map knowledge alone. You could argue whether that's like hard or just rote learning, I suppose. You could make that argument. The problem I have here is that I kind of want to go into the pawn build, like where I was before. I just got to really, I want to really make sure that there's nobody up here. Skulking about, because I kind of want to be up here myself, but not really. I said, yeah, I want to get into the pawn buildings. Really, I want to do it in such a way that I don't die on the way. I've probably wasted too much time, though. I think. Just gonna have to go for it if I want to get into a good position. Oh yeah, when there was no test mode. Yeah, that was truly wild Tarkov times. I mean, one advantage of being over here is we are at least near the exit if something bad happens. Obviously us getting shot, right, I'm not going to fix, but... I think I waited a little too long. It's just scavs. I haven't heard any more shots on the map. I might... Scavs over there as well. Scavs too. Okay, I think I might reset this. I hope I can get a bit of a better spawn. Yeah, weather is blocking it too. Yeah, weather's making it kind of hard as well. I think I'm just gonna reset it. Yeah, I think I left it a bit long. Well, I think that's fine because my spawn point was kind of crap. You know, I had the one in the bunker. I tried to take the safe route around the map to go and see if we could spy anybody over by railway. But we couldn't see anybody. Not easy. Nobody in the tower. So we went back the other way. No one in dome. We did have somebody come real close past, which would have been nice if I'd been in the pawn building, but I couldn't really have gotten there without just like sprinting across. You know, we went up to the top. We didn't see anybody. There's scavs in like quite a few locations with no shots. I think it's fine just to reset it. Everyone's goes to the spot though. I know, that's why you have to be really careful. Some games players use wikis, and other games like Tarkov, the wiki is required. You can't play Tarkov blind as a new player. It's just, yeah, like you could, but it would just take you so many hundreds of hours longer. Like, to get to the sort of level of skill and knowledge that you require to compete in the game and to play it you know, even a basic level really requires you to do so much background research to get up to speed. I mean, you can always play PvE, right? Obviously, you have to buy that separate. So you have to pay for the base game and then pay for PvE separately. But the game just needs absolute random spawns to be perfect. Wouldn't mind spawn close to the best loot if it was random. I don't 100% know if that's the right answer, because you don't want people spawning ahead of you, really. Like, you have that on Lighthouse, and it makes it very difficult, because if you all spawn around the outside, then yes, you might be close together, but you don't have an incentive just to sit still. That's one of the problems with Lighthouse. So I don't know. I'm not saying that the spawning system's good, but I almost feel like if they need one less set of PMCs, then like maybe just do that. You know? Now, they brought the gap plate craft back, so you can't get the AACPC anymore, but you can get the attack tech. I guess it's kind of by the by. All right. Oh, yeah. Okay. Right, we'll just replenish food and water, and then we'll hop, skip, and jump back in. Okay, so where's my mayor then? The drink of kings. Oh. Even playing PvE blind, think how many hours it would take for totally new player to level the extract with only in-game resources? Yes. It wouldn't be good. Apparently, somebody said... I've got a map for something. Which one have I got? Have I got a woods map to hand? Yeah, look. Look what they added. Wait. That's not even right. Oh, is this the wrong way around? Wait, which way are we looking? Yeah, this is completely wrong. Outskirts is down here. What the hell? It's even worse. It's even worse. It's not even correct. The hell? Because we know what this is supposed to be, right? This is supposed to be, yeah, it's supposed to be mapped on this way. Because it's supposed to be outskirts. What's this? What's house? What does this mean? Entry point. Possible extraction point. Yeah, the map needs rotating. Yeah, 180. I mean, that's just like worse than misleading. Huh? Huh? Oh dear. Okay, well, I continue to agree then, unfortunately. Is that the OG woods overlaid on the expansion? Something like that, yeah. Oh wait, was I still need to do this reserve one on... I actually need to do this. Yeah, I literally need to survive on Lighthouse with the frost on reserve with the frostbite effect. I need to do that. I need to take the face mask off. Yeah, Wed's 1.0 releasing. I love it. That is a yikes. I remember seeing that, but I never checked it out. Oopsie. Has anybody made any headway on Nikita's cipher? Is anybody actually working on it? What cipher? Oh, Nikita's posting random stuff over on Twitter. So he's posting random stuff like this. So he's posting like, the elevator decided it was a horizontal animal and fused to move in straight lines, blah, blah, blah. The dictionary, it's just like gibberish. So the interesting stuff, there's the 3 in places, which is swapped. The first 5 lines read tails. I don't know if that's got anything to do with it. This, I haven't figured anything out about this. It's just like random gibberish. Shadows grew tired of being predictable, blah, blah. Something says the experiment. And then he's posted a new one, which is like more ciphery, which has got like loads of random codes around the edge. And then something about Monument for History and Blue Planet. I don't know. Fallout Season 2 Episode 4 is out. I didn't realise Fallout Season 2 was out at all. Is Schizo posting now is in an ARG? Nobody knows. He's on the last one. He said, "Yeah, it's a cipher." I just finished watching the first season of Pluribus, which was certainly interesting to say the least. It's good so far too. I saw the first Fallout and thought it was really good. I tend to watch them when they're all out though. I don't really like watching them weekly. How many episodes are there in the whole season? I discovered something on Woods today. You know, the burnt out car with the bear, turns out even though you can't open the boot, loot spawns in it. If you pick it the right angle, you can grab it. Oh, interesting. You wait until it's like a hacker honeypot where you're not supposed to be able to open the thing, but because you managed to actually like glitch it out or whatever, they ban you for accessing unobtainable loot. I did worry about that. Hey, Techtrix, what's up, man? We are 3 out of 5 through Psycho Sniper. Is what you've stumbled yourself into. We just finished Tarkov Shooter 8. And yeah, we're doing Psycho Sniper right now. With all of the cold weather, it's not really the best time, but given that you can't pause the quest until we die, we may as well carry on. Right. Come on for a good spawn. Oh, crap. Actually, you know what? This one isn't necessarily bad. Per se. This is how I actually did some of it earlier. This is how I did some of Tarkov Shooter. Wow. All right. I did see him before. And I was like, where has he gone? He's going to have to pop out. Christ. Oh, well. I saw a sliver of him. But he had left-hand peek. I thought I'd see more of him. I did think I'd see more of him. But never mind. It's okay. Back to square one. Well, at least it frees us up from, you know, worrying about it. We'll have to do it at some point. Psycho Sniper's, like, interesting because you don't... I was a bit worried because doing them both at the same time... I mean, I think he just got a good shot on me. Rather than doing them both at the same time... and, like, having to go for the headshots... Because you're like, oh, well, I really should get headshots for Psycho Sniper, you know? Then you can go for body shots with, like, other guns and do, like, some crazy stuff if you want to. So we can try and do that. I do actually want to finish, before we carry on with that, I do want to finish the Christmas event. Because otherwise I'm going to forget, and then it's going to end, and then I'm going to be sad. Although I got the achievement from the other one with the, you know, flare or whatever, but I just need to get the Collarton thing. I didn't want to go max zoom in case he popped out from, like, a different angle. But I was like, I'm going to see him peek. I mean, that peek must have been so thin. I literally only saw a sliver of him. To do left hand there, I just didn't think it was possible. Without me seeing more of him. But anyway, I was wrong. It's alright. We could get more kills. It's fine. Like, we've come pretty close already, quite quickly. Which is more than I thought we would do. So... right, I need to open some of these crates. Let's open some of these crates next. While we build a kit. Christmas event sucked. Koravod's kind of better. Yeah, I mean, except for the... I mean, I actually preferred the quest line because my opinion is that the quest line was basically impossible as a solo Koravod last time, which I didn't really enjoy. Right, what gun was I going to... Oh, yeah, I still wanted to get some MCX stuff. I'm going to get the MCX. Going again. Did I have a build? Yeah, I had a... This was the meta build. We can decide whether we want to do exactly this or something else. Yeah, because I think the way that ended up working, if I remember correctly from yesterday, yeah, because you only get half a point more recall, but you lose 4 ergo, so it's not worth it. And I think you lose compatibility with some of the muzzles as wheel. So I think this is the best one. Frostbite thing still going? Maybe Tesla Pua. Yeah, I could do. 230k. That's without the suppressor. Do you like the ammo not being on the flea? Yeah, I think it's better, honestly. Seriously? Oh, did it cancel because of... Oh, I think it cancelled. Yeah, because of a part not being available. So we're going to be just going back and forth between these two things. No. Stop it. Oh yeah, I needed to buy some more CBJ actually. I don't think you can buy this either. I think you have to make this. And this is like M856A1. Does make it kind of tough. What's your strat for Psycho Sniper? Well, I was playing reserve, and I was actually having some quite good success on reserve. But I don't know. The issue is that it's just hard not to die whilst doing this quest, and it not taking an inordinate amount of time. So I'm not really sure yet. Like, I was trying to get some kills on factory first, but like I was just finding that impossible, especially with the Marlin. I thought it'd be easy with the Marlin, so I did start going with the Marlin. Oh my god! Every time I go to buy it, it's like freaking sold out. Buy it! Buy it! Insane. I think put ammo boxes back on the flea. I agree with that one, personally. I think that the ammo boxes on the flea thing was actually an interesting mechanic. I know there's some people doing the stupid abuse thing, but like, it can't have been many. I never ran into it for a start. I know it's annoying, but at the same time, like, throwing the whole feature out, I think is a shame, personally. Nice. Double class 5s. Some random junk. Okay. No, I liked having a monthly. I did. For inboxes specifically. I couldn't care less about actual ammo, like being able to, because I didn't really like people being able to just flip it easily. So I don't care about that so much. I'm fine with ammo not being purchasable like outright, but I think the boxes was more interesting because the boxes are like harder to get right, and you couldn't buy. I don't think there were any boxes that you could just buy off the trader and then flip, because all the boxes are things like 7.62 54 RBT, which you can't sell anyway. Okay. With that little interlude. Why can't I get out of here? There we go. How much CVJ have I actually got? 300. Okay, we've probably got enough, but just about. Okay, so where should I go to do this like Horovod face mask thing? Got to get a survive and exit. Well, it's going to be easy to extract out of, you think? Yeah, so I guess 762 PS is the one that you could circumvent. It's just so much. There's just so much less supply. It like manages it quite heavily, and it also means that people can't just like rely on it fully. It's kind of like, I feel like it's very Tarkov-like. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, it's expensive. You can get access to some better stuff in the mid-range. You can't get access to anything endgame. You can get access to some mid-range stuff on the flea. I think from a game design perspective, I think it worked quite well. All right, where are we going to go then? Could just go on. Oh no, I need to do reserve. I actually need to specifically do reserve. Well, maybe I just take the same loadout anyway. Given that we need to go there, so it's like, well, if we get into a position, I'm not going to be like desperate for Psycho Sniper, but if we get into a position where there is somebody, then I'd like to have the opportunity to do it. Let's just try that then. We may as well. Why can't I put the razor in that? That is... Oh, wait, can you? Am I just blind? No, you genuinely can't put the razor in there. That's weird. Too low. Really? Maybe you're right. Yeah, it comes into here. Huh. The more you know, eh? Yeah, I think the one ammo scam. I don't think the one ammo scam thing is anywhere near problematic enough for them to have like disabled the whole thing. I really don't. Okay, we're going to try this again. Then, in that case, and the idea here is to get out of this raid with the frostbite effect on. Did anybody do the BTR questline? I find I just like never find the BTR, and even when I do find the BTR, he's going somewhere else and someone else has taken him. And then when I do finally find the BTR, he drops me off in some place that didn't get him to go. Was it worth it? Did you get anything from the BTR questline? I think it's difficult to do if you aren't a god gamer. Just saw the clip of you dropping two guys that jumped out the window on Shoreline and you killing them. The video was crazy. It was. And I killed them with a Scav Saiga 9 that I picked up as a backup just in case because my M4 was running out of ammo. And I did in fact run out of ammo completely. And then that clip actually was just like, that was the pinnacle climax of that whole raid. But that whole raid is kind of like worth watching because after that, I then go back in to West Wing and pick up 2 items and then leave with like 40 seconds remaining. It was really crazy. It was really crazy. People were just like, I'm so stressed watching you like go back in there. I think I had a blacked head or something. It was mad. Don't you need BTR rep from an ending? Probably. You need BTR rep, fence rep, solar panels, Intel level 3, GPSAs, MCCs, Lightkeeper, Fence 6. I don't know. This is mad. I'm level 25 and only found 1 blue drill. That sucks. That does suck. Went around woods for 20 minutes this morning with covering fire between different locations. There's a short coming soon showing me getting dropped off in the sniper zone by the BTR last time. I've not been able to get any of his quests done. I've not even been able to get the first one done. He's either not there, someone else has taken him, or he drops me off in some random ass location. Offense 4. I don't know. I've not done the story. I don't care. I'm doing the story after Kappa, so I don't know. I think they planned escape to take a year. Probably will at this rate. I'm the most evil scav. Yeah, look, if there's a number, you probably want it to be going up. That's the way Tarkov works, right? BTR's never there for me once. Me neither. I haven't picked up the package from the depot. I literally haven't visited the depot this wipe. He just isn't there. He's just never there for me. And anytime I see it, the thing's racing past at like Mach 3, presumably with somebody inside. Takes a year for us regular people, but 3 weeks for the ultra sweats. I mean, how long did Tiggs take? It did take a good while, right? It was November the 15th, so we're currently like 7 weeks in now. Did it take a month? Through like a month to do it? Did he drop you outside of the normal stops? Yeah, he dropped me inside the sniper zone. Which is next to the northern UN extract. But on the other side of the gate, so I got shot and died. Takes us escape twice now. Yeah, so 7 weeks in. So yeah, it maybe takes him 3.5, 4 weeks each run, I guess. Oh, this beauty. I should PK up first before I do these. Start pulling random shenanigans. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. You just dropped me off randomly outside. There was somebody else in there. Maybe that confused the situation. I don't really know. Oh, there's usually someone that spawns over there and it's making me nervous.
Hey, I can sub now.
Hey, Mega! What is up, my man? What is up? Thank you for the sub, dude. I appreciate it. Oh. Christmas tree enjoyers. Reserve is not a map I would have chosen to do this on. I will say. Definitely interesting choice. Maybe the other person bribed the driver to let you out at a bad spot. Can you imagine? Funnily enough, the other guy bought covering fire, but I was inside. But then the BTR just stopped going anywhere. It just stopped it got stuck outside the northern UN, and then I was like, well, I'm gonna have to get out at some point. So yeah, that was less than ideal. I think at this point I'm going to give it a go coming out here. I think most people from over there will have moved by now, I think. And really my game plan is just to secure... Okay, that was shots. Is to secure the exfil. Really what I'm looking for here. So, 40-minute start. We can extract with the... That sounds like an RPD. Yeah, 33 we can extract with the effect. So I'll try and make it up to dome. I'm going to get shot up from dome eventually coming down here. Oh. Oh, damn. It was literally... The crate was literally there. Didn't realise how close it was. I thought the firework was like much further away. Because I think there's another Christmas tree over by the pawn buildings, I believe. M1A, interesting. I don't know why anybody's using the M1A. Not a... That's a scav with the twists, so I think that's okay to... I think we're good to run here, I think. Hopefully. Yay! I get to see the gig live. Hello, hello. Not mounted, what do you mean? Quite a lot of shots on this map. Just reserve grades popping this kind. Kind of sad to be leaving it to collect the event, but never mind. Wait, I haven't set this up. There we go. On IR point fire mode now. Lovely. Go and secure our exit, which we can take actually very soon. Just need like a minute up here. Try the new DLSS preset. I have. I didn't like it very much, to be totally honest with you. Yeah, I'm not sure about it. I need to do some more testing, but it didn't look very good to me. It looked very flickery. Fake scopes, but it looks weird. Yeah, I didn't think it was. I really didn't think it was great. Unfortunately. I mean, it's quite sad, right? Ah! Oh, no! Quite sad, really, because I was hoping that it would be, like, insane. Right, we've got to get our frostbite effect. And then we're going to get survive now. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, bye. See you later. I did the Great Heights Part 5. I didn't see the sequel. Did you do all the in-game stuff? 120 FPS at 1080, 60 at 1440, or 45 at 4K. Very close between 60 solid at 1440p. If 60 is like the minimum at 1440p, then like I'd be tempted for that. But like 120 FPS at 1080 is just going to feel so much nicer than 60 at 1440p. And I'm not sure if 1440p is like good enough to justify half the frame rate at that level. I just don't know. The two parts are required, yes. They branch and then they rejoin. That dude was hungry for blood. I know, he fired at me from all the way to the bottom of the dome. And then he just like ripped it up the mountain. 1% low. Then you can probably go with the 1440p. Yeah, well, for 1% low, 1440p then. With 61% low, that'll be fine. That'd be fine. A big difference between like average and like 1% low. But yeah, the 1% low, I think you go for 4040p there. I think that's fine. Personally. But I wouldn't take the 4K. 45 is just a bit low. Right. Okay, so does this. Cool. So yeah, what was this one? So where's the like cold freezy one for BTR guy? Not that I think I'm going to do it, but this one. Are these even worth it? Cold start. Obviously not required for Kappa. Oh, is it just this? Is that it? It's just this. Oh. Okay. Well, probably won't bother with that then. Given the difficulties of me actually just finding the guy in the first place. For some reason, I mistakenly took it that you could do one branch or the other. Howdy, Wiley. No, you have to do them both. I have to do them both. Okay, well at least we finished that. Okay, so fine. Let's do something different. I'm a bit burnt out on snipey stuff. Maybe we try and do Punisher 6. What else we got to do other than this? Oh, we got Test Drive as well. Carry on with Test Drive. What do you think? What would you rather see me do? Test Drive or Punisher Part 6? SVDs or MP5 SDs? I'm actually impartial. I don't really mind. Test Drive is kind of a time sink, so probably should get that done. SVD is like kind of standalone. We can do that whenever. Yeah, the XP scrap doesn't... Oh, I forgot the sub-message of CTS. Yes. Test Drive, because it'll help you more. Yeah, because once I get onto customs, I can do some other bits, I think. SVD. So I have to get past the 3 out of 6 checkpoints. Nice. Go with the MP5. Okay. Well, that's 2 for the MP5. We'll do it then. You got to do capturing outposts so you can run the Val all the time. Nah. I think I'm good. Fun gun though. Thing is, I can't run the Val really ever because I'm not allowed. I got to do weapon stuff. I'm either using bolt actions, I'm using the MP5 SD, or I'm using the SR2M, or I'm using the SVD, or I'm using whatever, you know? I got no choice in the matter, governor. I gotta do what the boys tell me to do. Right, is it worth taking the cheap-ass bolty just to get psycho sniper kills along the way? Honestly, probably not. I think we just rip psycho sniper on its own. Sorry, yeah, test drive on its own. About 50 to 20% of the quest requires a specific weapon, and especially when you get further on into the raids. Did you know transits give you an XP multiplier? Yes, and they got boosted this wipe as well. So it's even more. I think they doubled the amount of XP you get in those raids now. Not enough space. Nothing a quick sword can't fix. What happened to Axel's message? It got deleted. I can see it actually as the streamer. I can still see it. Oh, yeah. Oh, that was just the one about the BTR earlier. It wasn't a new message. And won't be able to with anyone at range? Yeah. It's kind of the point, though, I guess. So we either need to choose ground zero, interchange, or streets. I'm kind of impartial again about which map we do. This thing, or literally, I don't get to survive on anything other than shoreline. It feels. Interchange is my kind of go-to because at least you can fight in the camps and stuff. This wants me on shoreline as well. Damn, dude. Eliminate any PMCs. 10. Oh, I don't have a Shastrillo. Okay. Hit up Tagilla's hideout. That means I have to kill Tagilla, though. Which with the MP5 SD is actually kind of hard. I think I was trying to do... Oh, yeah, this is what I was doing. I was trying to do this. I was going to do Insomnia. This is 9 until 6. And if you do it on Interchange, then you can just fight inside. You can open Ultramed without power. Cool. I'm not really getting a loot, but... How's the Twitch drops coming along? What did I get? Lega. Oh, that actually means I can get another thick. LOL. And then GP coins. Then we got next to crate, some more cash, more GP coins, and then some battle pass points. Okay. Yeah, the Val is good, obviously, as you're saying, right? It's like short bursts are really good. It just shreds people. Especially if you can get access to SB6. It's Terratex trying to get Terminal. I try to go to Terminal, spawn 5 times at Tunnel, I have to wait 40 minutes for 10 PM, and die in less than 30 seconds because everyone kills each other at spawn. Yes. Yeah, I think they should have got rid of the... I think now they should just get rid of the whole, like, you can spawn in with, like, random people thing. I think it's just a stupid mechanic. Do you get the drops from streaming regular Tarkov, or are you watching another stream in the background? I'm watching another stream in the background. It's because the drops are on Arena. They're not on EFT base game at the moment. Yeah, but yeah, maybe I'll wait until this like Coloton event goes away tomorrow before I do any more Psycho Sniper. Why are there so many types of ammo for the PPSH TT? I don't know. Yes, you have a weird thing for it. I agree. I'm waiting for this event to go away to do humanitarian supplies. Does Subsonic even work properly? I don't think so. I don't think the sound works for it. I don't know. I haven't tried. I was gonna test. I was gonna test the glasses, whether the glasses were still bugged. I have noticed that they seem to have removed the slide step in the base game. I didn't realize until the other day, but they've done it. They've aligned it with Arena now, so that you're not like locked into the come out of sprint slide animation. But the downside is that you can't like ADS instantly out of sprint anymore. I think it's okay. On balance, I think it's okay. I've seen some people complaining about like, oh, add back the insta ADS out of sprint, but I don't know. I think it means you need to think about it a bit more. I know it makes it slightly less fluid, but it's not a position I die on this hill for, right? To be clear. Right, where am I? Oh, I'm basically by the smuggler camp. Actually, if I go... What do I want to do here? Actually, indecision. Yes, it ends tomorrow, yeah. We'll still have snow, though, I think, right? I wonder what that was for a second. Good job the moon's out, otherwise it'd be absolutely pitch black out here. I hear nothing. Okay. Here's a decision. Fix your most hated bug. Have the same number of seats to play as a terminal. A tough one. I might even take the terminal though, because there's not actually that many bugs that I hate in this game. I think I'm just like, I'm so Tarkov build, as Dara put it, that like, I just kind of shrug and move on. But the seats and terminal thing seems to be a fundamental issue for the last section, which is a bit suck. Doesn't seem like anybody wants to come over here. I mean, maybe I'll just get shot in the head and prove me wrong, but I think I'd actually rather be stood up here. Bullet coke buggy's gone. I don't think it's gone entirely, but I think it's better than it used to be. It seems to only happen one way now. It doesn't happen backwards, which is a big improvement. Well, while we're here, I may as well go to... I don't really care about the loot that I've got. Should we go to the front? There is like a moonshine spawn somewhere that... I never seem to have time to... or the inclination to grab. Oh yeah, I've got a spare CMS slot, haven't I? I've usually got it full, that's fine. Packer. What's up here? Poopy crispy snow. Kitty. Ah, here we go. It's the JD. The treat spawn. Yeah, talking about kitties, my mum and dad have got two, not like really tiny kittens, but two like young cats. Just been added to the household, so my kiddos are like super excited. We're going to go over and see them soon-ish, once they've settled in. They've literally only came today, so that'd be nice. What's that? Bit of sauce, bit of Gexa. What's these ones? Nothing. Oh, APM. Okay, I'll take that. On the table under the containers. Which one? You know if kid is allergic? They've stroked cats before, randomly. Under here? Under here? Don't worry. Just brought home two after just a little over a year-old cats yesterday myself. Nice. 2 orange cats, 1 brain cell total. Sometimes they do be like that, don't they? Okay, well... Apparently this area was not the play for finding PvP. Almost certainly scav. We're fine. A bit of herring, a bit of tea. What else we got? Iskra, mayo, tasty, kvass. Not blessed with so she shows orange as your primary camouflage colour. I love it. PP's like kind of bad now, but we'll take it nonetheless. Clicky, 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 pew! And check it's gone. And off we go. What is your go-to woods budget kit? I know it's usually ammo dependent. Well, I mean, if you can, probably an SVT. I did that video about the SVT recently. I think that probably is a cracking gun for woods, given the engagement range. Other than that, it'll be an AK-74U with basic ammo, like whatever you can find in raid, PP and up, and use the divots to always be fighting at close range. That's basically what I would do. During daytime, I always find it to be here. I know, I was trying to do nostalgia at the same time. Not nostalgia. Night, whatever it's called. Insomnia. Most wildlife don't have red colour sensitivity. A bright orange tiger to us may seem silly to their prey that look like browns or greys. It's a very interesting sight and detection and all this kind of stuff. I was trying to explain to my 5-year-old that a fire, when it's hot and you can feel it, it's not wind, you can just feel the heat. That's like a special kind of light, more red than red, that transfers energy, but you can't see it. But you can see it with a camera. I actually showed her a picture of like a thermal camera. T46 sufficient? Yes, definitely. Yes, T46 is fine. It's obviously not the best. You know, it's not going to insta-pen someone with class 5 on, but like for a budget kit, it's fine. Hey, Q. Also thing with purple too. A couple of colours hunters used, really obvious. For us, but not so for deer. I don't actually know about that. I don't know. Yeah, so and all seems to the low UV where we can't. Yeah, I'm not surprised. There's a whole Wikipedia. I went on like a Wikipedia tangent the other day about like random colours. It all kind of stemmed from this Olo thing. Like a colour that can't be perceived in real life because the combination of colours doesn't let... Like, there's no natural source of light that allows the human eye to perceive that particular colour blend, just because of the way our eye works. But it can technically be stimulated through specific laser stimulation, I guess, of the eye, which is what this color Olo is about, which was fascinating. I was reading about that, and we were talking about it the other day. So it's like a sort of turquoise, from what people said. But then there's a whole Wikipedia article about like perception of colors that can't exist by... It didn't, like, I tried it and it didn't seem to work that well. I think I didn't do it for very long, so maybe I didn't do it quite right. But it's something along the lines of, say you have like, I don't know, like a blue circle and an orange like pad, like an orange square on a screen, and you stare at the blue for long enough that like your receptors get like fatigued of looking at the blue, and then you move your eyes onto the orange, and because they can't pick up the blue anymore, you see a circle of orange that is more saturated than the orange on the screen, but the orange on the screen is already 100% saturation. Yeah, I think it's that. Negative space conditioning. Is it that? I think it's that. I thought it was pretty cool. It was a cool concept. It was like, oh, the ability to perceive, you know, a color that doesn't exist, so to speak. Because you can sort of simulate this like non-existent color, because normally a fully saturated orange would include like, you know, the other, like the bit of the blue in there as well, because of the way that our like eyes work. So you can basically like see impossible colors by like fatiguing your eye to one color and then moving it over to another one. I was like, this is a cool thing. It's quite a cool thing. Your baby's already 5? Yeah. And my little baby is already 3. I know, it's insane. I do have 2. Hey, Georgie, what's up, man? Yeah, Tarkov's alright. Tarkov giveth, Tarkov taketh. We got Tarkov Shooter, we got Tarkov Shooter 8 done. But then we died on Psycho Sniper, so, you know, it's pros and cons. Pros and cons. Got Target Shooter 8 and Psycho Sniper done yesterday, so glad I don't have to worry about it anymore. What did you do, Spud? What was your strategy? I ended up doing Target Shooter 8 on reserve, bizarrely. I've never done it on reserve before, but it seemed to work, so I carried on trying it. But eventually, I got caught out on Psycho Sniper and died, sadly. So what's Insomnia again? The timing? 9 till 6. Okay, we may as well run it day then. We can't do it. There's now electronics free lenses. Shift the light spectrum of IR to the point you can visibly see it. Isn't that just gonna look like in, you know, violet or whatever? I don't remember these pictures from way back that looked like static on the TV, but you stay long enough, you see an image. Are those the magic eyes where you like go cross-eyed? Or is that something else? You have a 5-year-old when you're only 13 yourself, incredible. You do the same on a bright day, closing your eyelids, staring at the direction of the sun without opening your eyelids, you naturally redshift your sight. Yeah, it's interesting. It's all interesting stuff. I like this kind of thing. The magic eyes. Yeah, they're quite fun because they've got like reference points. It's like a repeating pattern, and you can, if you cross the two over in your eyes. I can fortunately do that deliberately, which makes those quite interesting. Yeah, you sort of go a bit cross-eyed, exactly. I was working on Connections Up North, sniping on customs with a night vision scope on the XMC. Got it done completely by accident. Where did you snipe on customs? I guess there's a lot of buildings now. Like, where's your go-to? Yeah, it'll make greens and blues stick out more because when you close your eyes, you see mostly red because it's like going through your eyelids, which is, you've got capillaries in there and stuff. So it's like it's mostly red light that's getting in because the rest of it gets filtered. So the red detecting cones in your eyes will get fatigued, and then when you open your eyes, you won't see the red anymore from the normal image. If you do it for a while, that is. So you'll only see blue and green after that. For a bit. I've rubbed my eyes enough before to be transported to another dimension. Now, why that happens, I don't know. That's a good question. Why do you see crazy stuff when you rub your eyes? It's a good question. I don't actually know. I wonder if the Reddit answer or the AI summary is going to be better. Pressure mechanically stimulates cells in your retina, tricking your brain into perceiving light. They're called phosphenes.
Gold, please.
Retina fires signals as if it's seeing light even in the dark, resulting in flashes, swirls, or stars. Rubbing physically stretches neurons or bends photoreceptors, causing them to activate and send signals through the optic nerves to the visual cortex. That sounds good, doesn't it? non-dark mode pages. Yeah, when they pop up, it's horrible. Middle building close to factory side by fortress. Third floor can see old gas. Did you manage to complete Psycho Sniper? I unfortunately did not. Rigbear, thank you for the prime. Oh no, oh no. Always find it interesting the colour purple doesn't exist and it's an invention of our brains. Same thing as white though, right? As well. Like white light doesn't exist either. Which is insane. My physics teacher demonstrated it to us very well back in the day. Because, what he did is he took... Is that scav on at me? Yes. He took one of those art colour wheels and connected it to a drill. And as you spin it round, you can see the different like segments, you know, the 8 segments or whatever of the colour wheel from the art department. And if you spin it faster and faster and faster, eventually it just goes grey. Because you can't determine one from another anymore. And the eye goes, oh, well, if I see all the colours, that must be white, right? It's weird. So we know there's somebody over there because they shot at her. Oh, there's someone. I'm not sure if I can kill somebody geared from here with this gun. What's that? Maybe I killed one of them. Perception versus reality bit is a bit crazy. Yes. Just finished this quest yesterday. Bless you, beef. Did I like... Should have this pinned. I think I did actually kill a man. Pretend to be a scav. Ammo for this gun is awful. Seems alright to me. You just got to lean into the low recoil. It's the only way to win with this gun. You have to get a headshot, right? Yes, pinning quests. I'm still amazed. There's people who still, to this day, are coming in going like, I didn't know you could reorganize your, like, buy and sell stuff. Wait, do I want... want to pack a few more of these in first. There we go. Headshot or death, yeah, basically. Right. Oh. Is that like underneath? Ooh. Drink this. Probably should see what's in here so I can throw the crap away. Okay. Someone over here. Where exactly, I don't quite know. Do some real sneaky stuff. Ooh. Sounds to me like a duo of people who are like hearing that SVD going off. I'm wondering. Shall we go? Shall we find? Where is that guy? Like round there somewhere. Bit nervous going so slow down here, but there's some people here relatively close, I think. Question is whether I can get away with walking here. I think I can get away with walking up, right? Just here. But it's touch and go. I think they're either around the corner or in the next corridor. one or t'other. That's not annoying at all. Maybe they're upstairs. I know, there's one. Okay. You never know. It only takes one bullet. We're doing for painkillers. Was this a scav or a player? This is a scav. I can't remember where I killed these guys. Where's the bloody thing to turn this off? It's upstairs, isn't it, somewhere? Okay, that is a player, though. I'll just get my PKs on. God, it's annoying. I think you have to go to the control room. Go check computer room? Yeah. Ah, nice. It's all 6.3. Whatever. Where do I need to go anyway? Embercon? Oh. Can you get under this? Can you like vault through there? I don't think you can. We'll take our kills with grace. No stamina for me. All right. Obdy dobbly double us. check the Bitcoin lockers. There's never anything there. I've given up checking them at this point. I never even bother checking. Not the goon mask, I know. Yeah, it's a scav over there. Well, I'll go this way. Should have brought a flare actually. Yeah, when you turn off the alarm, you uncover your location. I mean, this is true. This is true. Oh, not Kevka Yabone. Where's this guy? God, he's in the freaking bush. Not the scav in the bush. Oh, I haven't. Hotkey me eels. What about me eels? I still find quite a lot of people around Ramp. Ramp's just like the historic fighting place, isn't it? It's just like, here be where Killer used to be. So we all just coincidentally agree to fight around Ramp. Just broadly. It does seem to be the thing. Nobody comes to Fortress anymore? They're not. People do check Rashala, but they run over and they chuck one nade and then they don't hear any shouts and then they leave. I think that's kind of what happens usually, right? Yeah, look, so you can sprint and then you can move straight away. You don't slide anymore. 2 ideas. One, when you pick up a dead PMC's gun, states his name in the gun name. Patrick's AK-12, even if you remodule it. That'd be cool. Maybe level 35 you can't insure stuff anymore? Ah, I don't know about that. I think like level-based penalties, like kind of lame in some ways. Studying there multiple ways trying to do setup, not a single PMC. Yeah. It's because it's basically good for Rashala and nothing else, really. Maybe try dorms. I don't know. An 80-meter headshot with the MP5. Pretty good, no? Yeah, dead PMC's gun. I think guns should have a history on them. Who bought it? How many PMCs it's killed? You know, how many hands it's changed? That kind of thing. Like, first PMC to own it, last PMC to own it. Like, how many different owners it's had. How many raids it's been in. I think it'd be awesome. I think it'd be really, really nice. A lot of stats to track for VSG, but not that bad, right? Well, should we through all of Glueheart's horde and plant those stupid things in the barracks? Team Fortress 2 stat trackers? Yeah, kinda, yeah. That'd be cool. Okay, so where are we at now then? Oh yeah, 5 more kills to do. I don't mind the MP5SD. Like, MP5SD is one of my, like, it's a gun that I like in general. So, what's this guy running? PS12B. Okay. Chuck one of these to the rag man. Attack 30. More PS12B. These magazines are worth quite a bit. What if they're on a team, these guys? you're better off selling the gun to ref. I think it sells more to ref than it does on the flea even. Not quite, but. Oh, you've seen the new DLSS bug. If you use the new DLSS, there is a visual bug right when you open your inventory. Apparently, it's something to do like as if the screen fades in. I didn't specifically check that. I did some trial runs with it. Just looking at like overall flicker and stuff like that. It didn't seem that good. Nah, I'm not really an Ash fan, personally. Okay, guys, I'm quite tired tonight. So let's run this scav run. I think I might call it because I want to carry on with Psycho Sniper, but the issue for me is that I can't really, right? Because well, there's irritating snow stuff going on, so I don't know. We'll see. Once the event disappears, then we could do Psycho Sniper there. Man, I'm tired though, I have to say. How's those drops doing? We give him my newbies class 5 gazelles so he doesn't quit. Yeah, show him how to path to the Prapor 3 class 5 front plate. Like once you know how to get to the stuff, and you see it's not going to take you actually that long. Like Prapor 3 is what, like level 23 or something? Tigs. Now that, you know, the Tig Splint, I'm seeing it everywhere. I think they must have changed the loot pool. When does the Blizzard go away? I think the Blizzard goes away tomorrow. They said the event finishes tomorrow for the quest line, so I think that the Freezy event is going to go away as well. I think. Make sure to use up all your fireworks. How come? Do you not think they'll work afterwards? They shouldn't have added the damage. Maybe they thought it was too easy. What's this worth? Like 100k maybe? In the past you can still fire them off, but they don't call the plane. Yeah, it does level immunity. Because you take these negative debuffs. So after 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, you should get a bit. Yeah. Oh. Am I immune to 4 levels? Nice. We'll take one of these. The whole map's been looted. It's crazy. It's crazy. Okay, well, nothing of any interest is happening here. It's going to be quite fun to be onto the AK-12 one. Yeah, hat is warm, but a balaclava isn't. Yeah, I do think they could have done it with more nuance. It'd have been interesting if they'd actually done like a fully fledged system, so every item has its like a warmth value, and so you'd have to kind of create a warm kit based on your items. That would have been more interesting. Just go through every item, assign it a warmth value. You got to reach over a certain threshold, or like, you know, maybe it's that's how fast the bar goes down. And then going inside slowly makes it go up. Going near a fire makes it go up a lot. So you're like trying to manage this resource. Like that would actually be kind of interesting and cool. As opposed to it just being a bit boring and kind of suck. So like, maybe the woolly hats would do the most, but then the balaclava would do a bit. And then like certain armors, like an MMAC wouldn't do very much, but like a Bagari would. You know? Something like that. Something like that. I'd have preferred that. Okay, my friends. Okay. Yeah, I kind of wish that the sniping was a bit easier. Kind of waiting on it not being snowy, or at least the snow not coming down. I don't mind it when it's not snowing all the time, but when it keeps snowing and they get really foggy, it's impossible to get the shots done in a realistic way. I also want to do some testing, so that's probably what I'm going to do tomorrow. I'm probably going to do some testing of like Lapua AP, Lapua FMJ, M80, M61, that kind of thing, and see what happens. Because right now there are way too many people reporting that the ammo is bugged and that it's not working properly. So it's time for me to crack out the usual, and then we will see. Those videos also do very well as well, because obviously they're like new information, and people like them. So right, we're going to go over to Mr. Devil Dog, who I've got to know a little bit better because of his work with Grey Zone Warfare as their community guy. So we're going to go and go raid Mr. Devil Dog Gamer. And I want to say thanks for all the helpful content. Hey, no worries. Thank you. Right, we'll go raid him. And yes, we will see what happens with the event tomorrow when it disappears. And then hopefully it won't be quite so annoying anymore. And then maybe we can actually get Psycho Sniper done. But I'll do some testing on the ammo just to make sure that I'm not just going to screw myself by using, Lapua in factory. And it's actually just going to go through a guy's arm and then just get absorbed by a packer or whatever. So we will see. Stay with your eyes peeled on the channel, because there might be an update coming sooner rather than later. If I can cover something, I'll probably release it tomorrow or Friday rather than like Saturday. So either way, have a good night, afternoon, morning, wherever you are in the world. I'll see you soon. Thank you, Wargamer, for the Prime as well. Big love. Thank you, mate.